Whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, judges. My name is Shelby Kriser, and I'm representing the Chipley FFA chapter. And I'll be presenting you today the FFA Creed. Judges, are you ready? The FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturalists, and the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life hold an inborn fondness for those associations which, even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny. I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly, with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturalists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, and the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so, for others as well as myself. And less need for charity and more of it needed, and being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and I can exert an influence in my home and community, which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
Okay, we have a few questions for you. In the first paragraph, it says, I believe in the future of agriculture. What do you think the future of agriculture is?
Whenever I think of the future of agriculture, it's very broad. It's something that there could be farming on the moon for all you know. There could be farming all over the place, because now there's only some farms, and I know it's a very big agriculture industry, but it's not as big as it can be. Look at technology now. From 1928 all the way to 2016, technology has been huge. A farmer used to only have a mule and a plow, but now look at the tractors that are so advanced in technology. I feel that the future of agriculture is going to be huge. A farmer can only feed 164 people right now. What if that is timed by 3? You know how big that would be if a farmer could feed so many people, not just 164. The future of agriculture is going to be one of the biggest things, because the agriculture industry is already an $800 billion industry, and it's still growing. The agriculture industry is one of the biggest industries in the world, and I feel that in about 10 to 15 years, it's going to be even bigger.
Okay, in the second paragraph it mentions this, for I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life. What does this mean to you, and support it with some joys and discomforts?
Whenever I think of joys and discomforts of agricultural life, I think of me out in the barn at 6 o'clock in the morning. Coming from a person with an ag background, I show cattle. I have to get up at 6 o'clock every morning to go make sure that I catch my calves and they're fed. And I have to make sure about an hour, hour and a half they're already done. And I feel that is a very big discomfort. Being on the summer vacation and having to get up whenever you get up for school, it's pretty hard. But them joys are great, because of the bond that you have with your animals, the bond that you will never be able to replace. Also, some other joys and discomforts that I feel in the agriculture industry is my pawpaw is a very big farmer. And I remember there was this one time that he was about to go pick up hay from a big field that he just done, and it started pouring down rain. It ruined everything. And that was a very big discomfort. Look at all the money that he lost. But no matter what discomfort you have, they always come back with a joy. Because the next hay season, he made sure that he got the hay, and he sold all of it. So no matter what joys and discomforts we have, the discomforts will always come out to an advantage, and we will always stay strong.
In the fourth paragraph, it mentions, I believe in less dependence on begging and more power and bargaining. What does this mean?
Whenever it says, and less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, it shows that we don't beg for anything. We work for what we have. We bargain with other people to say, well, if I can do this for you, would you think you can do this? And we always bargain. The agriculture industry wasn't built off of begging for what we have. It was made from bargaining, making sure that we worked for what we had. And that's one thing that everybody knows about us, is that we are one big industry that are hard-working people, that we work for everything that we have, that whenever we get up in the morning, that we make sure that we go to bed with accomplishment, that we don't beg for anything, that we make sure that we at least try to help other people and that we come out strong. So for that reason, whenever I think of bargaining and begging, I think that's very important because we don't beg for anything. We go and work hard for what we have.